Imagine trap music, but it's boy traps.
All right, are we gonna do this? Who's gonna count down? All right. 5,
4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2,
2,
1.
1.
All right. The fucking second episode of the I.R.A. podcast is fucking happening. It is real. As you can hear this time, we all have our own mics, so now we can just scream at max volume all the time.
We don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about that lady in the pub hearing what we're talking about when she comes out to bring our drinks.
She was nice. She was just asking, like, why are we sitting at the back of the bar?
Yeah, like 20
when there's like
miles away
literally a
from
full bar. Yeah,
because we're talking about beer.
we're trying to have a conversation. Respect our privacy.
Yeah, bitch, fuck's sake. She was trying to fin it. No doubt.
Yeah, she was trying to make it.
She was finna lust.
Yeah.
Mushed.
So we have right here Gucci Manchild working and eating while he's doing a podcast. I think
Money never sleeps, baby.
That's it. I think that deserves a slow golf clap.
Go on.
I took the day off to do this.
You took the day off
focus
to do
my
a fucking
energies.
podcast. Spot the millennial.
Can't go to work today.
I'm a 27-year-old boomer.
Join the ranks.
Sign up for the Boomer War today.
Your country needs you.
You need to get online and complain about politics.
Did you see Pepe got on fucking Family Guy?
Get away.
It's about time.
Serious?
It's about time, man.
Yeah.
How much of like an impressive CV does Pepe have now without any like pop culture referencing at all?
Doesn't it? Yeah, it's just a comic book,
This
really,
is his
wasn't
time.
it? It was that fucking feels good man, and then just came from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, your man killed him off as well, I think.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. You can't kill your creation. That just continues forever.
Doesn't belong to
But,
him anymore.
No, it doesn't belong to him anymore.
Belongs to
The
fat
I.R.A. and
people
the alt-right
online
took it.
and fucking smelly racists.
Are they the same, are they?
Yeah.
The IRA
Yeah,
and the
literally,
alt-right.
literally the same entity.
That's what the
bit of a
A. That's what the
crossover.
A stands for. It's the Irish Republican alt-right.
Oh yeah.
What about the alt-Irish Republican Army?
They all have asymmetrical haircuts and nose piercings.
Got him.
Fucking on blast. Fucking I.R.A. on suicide watch.
Suicide watch. Yeah, we got production now. We have fucking everything. Everything at our fingertips.
We got levels, we got traps, we got
You got traps?
anime titties.
Hell yeah. Can you show me some of that? Oh shit, we're on Discord. You can't share anime tits on Discord.
Go away.
Is there no images on Discord?
I don't know. Oh, there is this little add button. Yeah, you can put it in there, bro.
You can put a little meme
Put
up
it
there.
in. Put it in there. Go on. Nobody will see it. All right. So Gucci Manchild just put up a picture of Thor with like a IKEA hammer, something like that.
Hey, look at this. Right click.
And there's a
save
woman in a
target
bikini.
as.
Is she trying to? Okay, this.
She finna feed the
Look at
goats.
this
Okay.
bit.
I don't know what to make of that picture.
She is the whitest person I've ever seen. Like, she's nearly translucent.
She literally, this woman who's just
she
in
in
a
the
bikini,
alt-right?
She just looks like a.
What do they call them? Roasties?
That's so fucking bad, dude.
Your fucking headset fell off. I leaned back too hard. It's hilarious. The roasty thing is.
We're all
fucking gas.
professionals here, you know.
Like, how do these men not know how a fucking pussy works when they like sit in front of a computer looking at them all day?
You think they would have experience, right?
If a woman has sex with 30 men, her vagina just grows and grows. Like, it's just like that's the theory. Is that like, you know,
Yeah.
30 dicks will make her pussy like 30 times bigger. But what happens when you like fuck your girlfriend 30 times? But they don't have that frame of reference.
Yeah, but
so like it just
but then
slides
it's
right
like
over
your
her head.
damage. You know what I mean?
Huh?
It's like your damage. You know, you did that.
Oh right, yeah.
But I think, they always try and talk about like the male wall, in opposed to like roasties and stuff like that. And it's fucking hilarious because like the male wall can go from anywhere to like 27 to like 60, There's no like actual definition. They're just kind of like, yeah, men are fucking amazing, and yeah, women after 23, you know.
Yeah, but like, that's what I mean. They've no frame of fucking reference. Like, they
Yeah.
wouldn't. They do not know how to fuck because they haven't even like. It's all theoretical. It's like asking a fucking
reckon-
philosopher or something.
Do you reckon that could have something to do with the fact that they're just sitting in front of a computer all day, and their only reaction with women is like a fucking doll
Or
or
just anime. Anime did
the
all
same
of this.
porn video they watch over and over again?
Yeah, no, that's about it. Like, yeah, like the sewage pipe of bullshit internet stuff is just fucking shoving shit down their throat all day.
Yeah, and here we are contributing to it all.
Yeah, just pissing in an
We
ocean
them
of piss.
Big piss. I missed all that.
Ah, it was crap.
Yeah, well, we're talking about internet people.
Oh, I think I'm echoing on your end.
You can hear me echo.
Now I can hear Ed
No,
in
I can
your
hear me.
speaker. You fucking amateur.
Damn.
In your ass, in your ass.
I'm gay.
I'm gay.
Got him. Nailed it.
The cranberries, the fucking dingleberries.
Fucking manberry.
Oh, fucking on Suicide Watch.
Yeah, Dolores O'Riordan fucking spinning in her grave.
Is she
Oh,
dead?
she's a million dead. She died like a couple of months back.
She died so bad.
Yeah, she got it real bad.
Jesus, the poor lady.
Yeah.
She's alright now. She's fucking living off the royalties, a zombie in heaven. She'll be fucking grand for the next 20 years.
Neoliberal heaven.
Fuck, did you dude see that that video of the Twitch streamer beating his wife up?
No, I didn't. I did see a post about it though.
You didn't see the
he
video?
Gets, somebody, or he comes in and she starts throwing shit at him and he beats the shit out of her or something like that.
What?
Yeah. No, basically he's like, he's just playing fucking Fortnite on Twitch. And
Of course he
yeah,
is.
yeah. And his wife presumably probably had his dinner ready or something from what I've read about it.
She was pregnant or something like that.
No, there was already a kid. There's a
Oh, okay.
there's a kid
She can
screaming in the
she can
background
be pregnant
of this
and
video.
also have a kid. You can be both correct.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, man.
All
That's
right, yeah.
actually totally right. Yeah.
But so what?
How do you know all this? How do
I've done sex before. Yeah.
What? Tell us.
Everything.
Tell us what
Sorry,
it's
we need
like.
to rethink this podcast now because he's had sex.
Against the law. The podcast.
Can't work with
That's a
this.
total
Can't
game
fucking
changer.
go inside someone and have a podcast. It's too much. We get too much.
But yeah, he's playing fucking Fortnite, and his wife is trying to tell him that you said you'd be finished an hour ago, whatever, and he just keeps on repeating, "I'll be finished soon. I'll be finished soon," and then the wife doesn't listen, so he ends up just slapping her. Like you can hear like a light kind of slap type of thing, and then a scream, and then he just like doubles down as if like I don't understand. Like he just keeps on hitting her, but he has the stream on. You know what I mean? It's like you turn off the fucking
there's a lot of-
stream.
There's a lot of videos, right? And they're just reactions to your man thing. So it's like absolute scumbag.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm playing Fortnite. Let's commentate on somebody beating their wife while playing Fortnite.
Well, like, I mean, we were saying I was pretty skilled because I was eating cereal and working and podcasting at the same time. But like, that guy might have me beat.
Yeah, man, he's definitely trying to
doing
get your
domestic
game on.
violence, video gaming,
Hell yeah.
Oh,
and streaming.
he's Australian. I think,
that
is he?
explains fucking everything.
Yep.
Of course, he fucking knock his wife around. He's a fucking Aussie. Aussies are dreadful.
But he was a strange looking Aussie. He had this kind of like anime frizzy red hair, and then like a ape like jaw. So it's it's really kind of like
He had the brain,
unnerving on top of the
pan
women
of a
beating.
stagecoach tilter.
Oh, she starts crying as well.
Oh damn. Yeah, it's not really a nice video to watch because all you hear is just screaming and a baby crying and shit.
Christ.
And then a grown man acting like a fucking child. You know, like he's acting like his mother just knocked on his door and said, you know, "It's your brother's turn on the Xbox," and he's just like having a fucking fit.
Yeah, reeing heavily.
Yeah, heavy read.
I'm looking at it now. This is fucking mad.
Yeah, it's insane. It's crazy, bro.
He's still alive in Fortnite though. He's still like,
He's still playing
going.
Fortnite. He didn't leave just to make a point.
I tell you, we need to turn back the clock on this whole gaming thing. It's too
You,
much.
you think games were a mistake?
Not a mistake, but like definitely the last 10 years. Like the minute it became a fucking identity, it was fucked. I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you can just say I'm a gamer, and it has like all the connotations you need to describe your fucking personality and what you're into and what your level of knowledge is on like nearly everything.
Yeah. You live in isolation and you pay all your money for fucking computer games, and then you buy a system to play the computer games on, and then somehow you feel vindicated, or not vindicated, but like victimized
Yeah,
by society.
it just
or
putties
something.
up the holes in your fucking personality. You can just feel like, oh,
Hell
if I
yeah.
buy this fucking graphics card, then I won't feel so like such a fucking loser. I can go online and I can show all the boys me fucking GTX fucking 10 fucking 90p or whatever the fuck they're up to now.
Yeah, just
And then
loads of numbers
I
and
can
like
yell at the poor fags who have like last year's model that I had up until like 2 hours ago, but now I'm different. I'm in the cool club.
Yeah, but you need to be like a fat guy with like fetal alcohol syndrome and like a Pokemon hat, beanie, and you need to fucking talk into a camera while you're watching somebody play Fortnite and also beat their wife. That's also the main thing in this.
there's a lot
Literally every
in that.
guy, every time someone describes a gamer online, it's your man. What's that, Boogie or whatever? I just
Boogie,
picture
yeah.
a titanically fat white guy with like bad facial hair and like just a load of stupid anime figurines in his room. And 99% of the time, you're right. Like
They do like anime figures.
they do.
But they like any collectible.
Yeah.
It's like some type of a proclamation of their tastes, obviously, but like the amount of money they're willing to spend on it. You know.
Well, it's a sort
I
of
have
it's the
to
surrogate
admit-
personality thing again. Like that's your interest. So you're just, oh, I'm interested in this, therefore it must be interesting.
Listen, lads, when I was 15, I bought a final. I bought. No. I bought a Final Fantasy VIII figurine, and I still feel bad about that.
Masturbate to it.
I came all over it.
Was it Squall?
Was it Squall?
Selfie, bro. Selfie. What the fuck?
And
You
his
guys have
lovely
terrible
jacket.
taste in fictional women.
Every fucking Final Fantasy character is a woman.
Every?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see where you're
Rock and
going
roll,
with
yeah.
this. Yeah.
Not a person though.
All those extra belts.
Yeah, loads of extra belts. Basically, yeah. If it's not a woman in a Final Fantasy game, it's some type of tranny.
Yeah, like they all have huge, like beach ball fake titties, like a trans person would.
Indeed, they would.
Oh yes, I can log off now. I'm finally finished work. Right, can give you me full attention. What fight last night?
Or was it last night? The UFC
Oh,
231.
Ortega and
Is this
Holloway.
a UFC cast?
Yeah.
Welcome to the fucking UFC cast. I'm Luis J. Gomez.
Welcome to the fucking UFC.
Yes.
Your man is fucking shite.
Who, Ortega?
He's probably not fight, but he's just getting
No,
the shit
he's
kicked out.
good, but like your man is just so much better than him. You just fucking pieced him up.
Who was
your
fighting?
Man looks
Who
like
was
he's
fighting?
A
I don't
Mexican
know.
prisoner or something.
You're gonna have to educate me.
I'll show you a picture of this guy, because if he wasn't from Hawaii, he's the kind of fella who'd rob your smokes. Fucking kill Barrack. Max Holloway is the original Knackertash champion of the UFC. Like
Hell yeah.
only lost to Conor
It's a
McGregor.
smoke for a joint, I promise.
Oh, he's that type of guy, is he? We just need a smoke for the joint. I'm gonna bring it back to you now. Just give us that smoke. He does look exactly like that.
There you go.
He just has that permanent face of
Yeah, that snarl. That kind
like
of
he's gonna rob you at some time.
I'm trying to see if we can get a better picture of the mustache, but like he basically just beat the fucking living shit out of this guy for 4 rounds until the doctor had to stop it. Like, so it was pretty bad.
Fuck.
It was a good ass fight though. Oh, here we go.
Alright.
Here we go. Try this one on. Ah, shit. Here we go. Now this is like the picture of him at his fucking. like
This is gonna suck for any listeners, but I'll try and describe the
a
picture.
visual podcast.
Oh Jesus Christ! What's his name again?
Max Holloway.
Max Holloway. Yeah, he looks. Jesus, he has a big thick cross chain. Man, this guy
That's not
looks
that
like
big.
just a piece of shit. But oh fuck! Yeah, there's another picture. He just has the guy in a stranglehold, and there's a literal stream of blood
Shooting
coming
out
from
of
his
forehead.
fucking face. That
That's
is epic looking.
that's Cowboy.
That's Cowboy Oliveira getting choked out, yeah. Gunny Nilsson from Eastland.
Gunny Nilsson.
Gunnar Nilsson. But yeah, that was a fucking great fight too.
Gunnar Nilsson.
Better Balix album.
You better shite out of him.
Oh, you have to watch this show. It's on Netflix. It's called America Unplugged, and it's about like off the grid.
I actually saw
doomsday
that. Yeah,
preppy
yeah.
people. It's fucking incredible. I showed you the picture of the guy with the brownie figurines.
Yeah. Like
he
that's where.
Literally doesn't have
way.
a flushing toilet, but he has pony figurines.
Yeah.
That's the kind
So
of guy.
just basically like schizophrenics, the documentary.
Yeah, literally schizos. Like one of them was really normal, and there's different episodes, a different couple each time, or a different single guy each time.
Yeah.
And one of them seemed really normal in that like he was just really good at welding and like using scrap metal to make shit and like
But that's a front.
built his own fucking hydroelectric generator like for the river on his property, and then right at the end he starts alluding to all this like end times race war fucking shit, and then the camera immediately just cuts to the outside.
Yeah. His eyes just like the pupils
Yeah, just
dilating,
all
and it's like,
white.
all right, here it comes. No, I gotta check that out for sure.
Oh, it's good.
Hell
It's very,
yeah.
very good. It's very memeable. I'll try and find a picture of the fucking couple, because like the worst acne I'd ever seen on an adult.
Man, I literally had acne that just like covered my face with just like red bubbles and shit. I was a fucking disgusting teenager. I'm a disgusting person right now, but I mean as a teenager, like
I only ever got spots around me mouth, and they were just kind of they're doubly gross when they're around your mouth.
that's horrible. No one's gonna kiss you. You
No
just got
one
fucking
wants to
dirty
kiss you.
bursting pimples hanging off your face. What are these pictures? Oh my god! Yeah. The guy to the right from this program. Oh,
Is
he's
that
doing
meant to be the
The
American
host,
couple picture
keeps
thing?
mentioning that he's an American or a Navy SEAL, and he has the weirdest body I've ever seen in my life. He's like these massive tits.
just
Big
like a
womanly
huge
hips.
upper body and then like tiny legs, like chicken legs.
Yeah,
He
American
looks
Gothic.
like yeah, they're doing a piss take of the American Gothic picture. Yeah, they stand
Jesus,
side by
that
side.
guy looks strange. He looks like a normal fella, but then he just has like tits. You know, he's like that guy. He's like that guy from Fight Club.
Man, the Google image search results for America Unplugged are fucking to remind. They're just an absolute treasure trove of fucking hilarious images. Look at this. All right, I'm getting off
Damn.
Google. It's not going to be any fun to
Yeah,
listen
you're-
to
you're gonna
somebody
go down the Google
describe
tube.
images.
So, what do you guys think about France?
Well, let me tell you, they should gas every single French person as, just do it. Anyway, I don't have a reason. Just get rid of France.
All right. So your opinion on the whole thing is
Got all this gas, nowhere to use it.
gas them all.
Say gas digital network.
Gas Digital Network.
We'll make the big time, man. I got cum in my pants.
every
if I
time.
do it.
Never gets old. Never gets old.
No, doesn't. I need to get that installed so I can start fucking around with my vocals as well.
I really think that Bruce Springsteen needs to maybe sing like a blue collar song about like the French riots.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, like
Je suis yellow jacket.
yeah, just like grunting and hollering. Oh, you got your yellow jackets, baby.
And you got a
Another-
filthy neoliberal president. You made the gasoline too expensive.
And Macron doesn't care for your tax brackets.
The Macron thing is doubly weird because I cannot bring myself to forget the fact that he was basically seduced by an elderly female pedophile and she's now his wife.
Man, that's the weird thing about that, dude, is that like, yeah, I mean, age gaps are fine, but when the age gap is like, what, I'm guessing 25, 30 years?
Yeah, and when
something
that
like
person was also your fucking teacher
Yeah.
in school.
Yeah,
You know?
there's so many levels of just strange, like...
Macron has just been savagely raped by this old woman like for years.
I think, yeah, but that explains why you just got that look, you know, that look in the
1,000
eye of
yard
just
stare.
like, Yeah, just 1,000 yards there, just like the fake smile.
What
and
about those
just, like,
other pictures
knowing-
of him? You know the ones I'm talking about.
Oh, you know what I'm talking
you
about.
know
He's
it.
there with the nice
Where
boys.
did you find that?
When you're hanging with the boys.
It's a no.
Macron with the boys, just topless and just, just sharing pheromones. Nothing weird.
Show Bob.
Oh, baby.
But I, for the record, I am behind the yellow jacket guys.
You're with them?
Because fuck that, dude.
Right.
I'm with them, yeah. Je suis gilet jaune.
No, I'm with them too. It's just like with any type of disorganized mass riot, you can never really tell what they're coming from. Like are they all on the same page ideologically? Do they all want the same things? Which most likely they don't. But
They had a list
Yeah.
of demands. It was, but yeah, right, I hear what you're saying in that. Like, once there's a big enough protest, every fucking knobhead in the country is going to try and tack on.
Yep.
Like
Yeah,
the
and they
Antifa and
fucking-
the anarchists and shit were all just burning shit, smashing up windows and looting and all that. The usual fun stuff to do.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I mean, like, if you got an opportunity to smash shit, you're probably going to take that opportunity.
well, yeah. I mean, we had that here. What was it over in Ireland where they fucking smashed up all the shops?
Blue shirts.
No, it was
You
like
mean Friday?
Oh, that was
the
the
war
fucking,
protest,
No, it was when the fucking Orange Man came down.
That was it.
The
Yeah,
Ardentmen. The Ardentmen.
Ardent.
Those orange people.
Those
There's not
fucking
even any vowels there.
Protestants.
Just
This is now an
Ardent.
anti-Protestant podcast.
Hell yeah. Fucking right, man.
him.
If you're a Protestant, and-
President's
Yeah,
on suicide
yeah,
watch.
fucking
get out.
Bet the fuck
Get
out.
wrecked. Get the fuck out of my podcast.
Fuck out of my podcast, baby. You know I ain't Protestant, baby.
Was Marvin Gaye Protestant?
I'm gonna find
That's
out.
going to change my whole...
What was Marvin Gaye Protestant?
You're going to Google that?
Fucking right. The world
Man,
needs
all our
answers.
all our Google searches are going to be saved on a giant cloud, and all our grandchildren just get like the
Oh,
privilege
stop
when we die to look at
Imagine,
all the...
imagine reading my posts 20 years from now if you were related to me. Imagine how fucking dishonored you would be.
Yeah. No, it's a genuine fear, dude.
Oh, he's Pentecostal.
Pentecostal, yeah.
Really.
Just like
Aha,
Paul
it's
Simon,
a
I guess.
renewal movement within Protestant Christianity. Got him.
There you go.
Got 'em.
We got him.
Fucking
got him.
Boom. Nowhere to hide, Marvin Faggot. We got you.
But what's the difference between Pentecostal and like Catholicism? Is that like
It's
they just say
another
baby all the
section
time,
of
like baby.
Christianity.
Instead of amen, you say baby.
They don't have gravy on their.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give up this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. Why did I start at the start of this fucking prayer? It's really long. Anyway, amen.
Yeah, it's like really long. Amen. You were meant to say baby. Close enough. Close enough. What the fuck are you sending here?
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Baby.
Jesus was a
He
baby.
was a baby.
Baby, yeah, he
That's
was
the baby
baby
he's
Jesus.
actually singing about in all of his songs. It just seems
Oh,
like he's with
dude.
it.
That's it.
I'm now gonna find out who Marvin Gaye's lovers were, so we can like fold them into it.
There's literally probably a Wikipedia page, and you just have to browse
It's just called
alphabetically.
Personal Life of Marvin Gaye.
There's the name of literally everybody who was ever in America.
lads, he's two wives, Anna Gordy Gay and Janice Gay. So I think
That's
we
so
should do
gay.
Janice Joplin as Janice Gay.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Where it's just like Jolene, but it's like gasoline, and like she's just been huffing gasoline for the whole night. Yeah, well, I mean, Marvin Gaye's alright, I guess. His music is about like 40 years old, and he sucked that guy's dick. What was that? Marlon Brando. He fucked Marlon Brando, bro.
Fuck off. For real?
No, seriously, he fucking rode Marlon Brando.
that.
Fucking rode everybody.
I know
And
Marlon
it was
Brando
like-
was a bit of a fucking hooer, alright, but Marvin Gaye?
He was a hooer. Yep. Now a random article.
You're not telling me that the man did what his last name said.
You telling me?
Some surnames
No.
come from trades like Cooper and Smith. So what trade did Marvin Gaye's ancestors have? I was a prostitute,
Marvin Dick sucking.
baby. Marvin
Marvin
Marvin was a
prostitute.
heavy marijuana user. Hell yeah. He's a slunker.
Dude, that's so cool.
It's really
that's
cool.
so cool.
He would
That's
he
really
would
cool.
remain a heavy user throughout his life. And then he got onto
Anyway,
cocaine.
heroin.
PCP. Holy shit. This
PCP?
guy's fucking hardcore.
That must have been after What's Going On, because he went like really incredibly down. Actually, no, sorry. The album after that, what is it? It's the one with Let's Get It On. After that, he just turned into like a parody of himself.
Yeah.
really-
That was the PCP.
Well, like the same baby.
He turned into what we're doing right now. You know.
PCP is just them fucking embalming things, isn't it?
Maybe he wanted to become a true king, and he just embalmed himself while still alive.
Yeah, that was it. Like one of those Buddhist monks who drink turpentine. He wanted to live forever.
Oh, they slowly drink like fucking fluids and shit like that to make their insides.
Yeah, preserve their insides, yeah.
rock solid.
That's- Marvin Gaye was
Well, that's
a
what we're
mystic.
doing with alcohol, I guess.
Yeah, he's a mystic.
He was a deeply mystical
I have a good
person.
picture here for you.
Okay, so I read an article on the New York Daily News that said
You can read?
I can't read. Marlon, fuck you, actually. Marlon Brando had sex with Richard Pryor, Marvin Gaye, and a bunch of other fucking faggots. But there you go.
So what? Like, Marlon Brando was into fucking black dudes. It's very progressive. of him.
Yeah, maybe he just wanted to like give them a helping hand, but more that they could know at the time. You know
Give
what I
them
mean?
a helping hando.
Yeah, man, a little reach around, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
I can really help your music career.
There's literally nothing else we can insinuate about this because it's literally already gay sex.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All the riffing's already been done.
Then it just turns into unabashed hatred for a person.
Marlon Brando was supposed to be a real fucking. Wasn't he like he didn't wear trousers in his last movie and they had to shoot him from the waist up and he refused to put on pants the whole time. I think that's shit like that.
Yeah, artists are such difficult people, you know. Could
It
you
was-
just put your fucking
Didn't
pants
he-
on? It's like, no.
He-
Anyone listening to this,
He made, like,
go,
Paramount.
pause the recording, go to YouTube and try and find a clip
Pause
from the
it
island
right
of
now.
Dr. Moreau.
The Island of Dr. Moreau.
Because that was the one where he was not wearing any pants.
Ah.
That's the one where the studio paid for the island and then he just refused to shoot any of the movie or
Yeah, he
something like
wouldn't
that.
learn the script.
And
or
he lived on the island for years. It was just his sex island for years.
Marlon Brando's private fuck caves.
Yeah, you just invite fucking Richard Pryor and Marvin Gaye over. It's like, hey Marvin, can you sing that song? Blah, blah, blah. Did this fucking fucking done after that.
Quit sucking my dick, Bam. I got work tomorrow.
Jeez, I couldn't do a Marlon Brando impression. Yeah,
That
that's
kind of
it,
shit.
that's it.
Get a load of this fucking guy. He's in Whiteface in the movie as well, by the way.
Whiteface.
Yeah, Marlon Brando's in Whiteface.
Okay, so you sent me a picture of Sonic with his thumb up. I like that. Just like Sonic the Hedgehog with his thumb up. What does it mean? What does this mean? Could you
That's
Do you-
Marlon
you
Brando.
Is that Marlon
Sonic.
Brando?
It's a new meme.
Sonic the
Started.
Hedgehog,
It's
but
like,
like
you say
Marvin.
to someone like you lead a bird along for a couple of weeks, start acting like you're gonna send her a dick pic, and then you just send her a picture of Sonic. And then
With
just
the
block
thumbs
her
up.
on all social media and never speak to her again.
But this fucking picture, he's just covered in white makeup and he has sunglasses on. He just looks like a... No, he looks dead.
A ghost. He looks like a
Yeah,
spooky
he's
That's
ghost.
not even the
Spoopy.
dumbest fucking look he wears in that movie. I'm trying to fucking. He wears a kind
Well,
of.
there's no picture from the waist down, so I don't know if he has any pants or not. But I'll take your word on it.
Here, look, I found a clip that's a good example of like some of the leaning over that, like some of the bending over they had to do to like make this work. Like they had to keep shooting from these absurd angles.
Yeah. Just to make sure you never see the fact that he doesn't have any pants on. Yeah, like there's this picture now. What is that? There's just like a dead body in front
It's
of
like a
him.
monkey.
Blocking
the premise of the movie is so fucking retarded.
Does it look
but,
like
yeah,
This fucking film
Does it
looks
look
insane.
like that has Zika? Because I have an article here from People that says Marlon Brando's island used for Zika research.
Holy shit.
Maybe he made Zika.
That's what the plot of the movie is. It's like this weird, like, half animal, half human creatures.
Like a Brazilian.
Oh,
Fucking spice alert. Fucking hell. Right, shut it down. Shut it down. Delete the
shut
recording.
it down. They know everything.
I want a fucking serious air horn over that.
We do not want to incite hate against the Brazilians or anything of that sort.
Do you want to do some radio interviews with those clips? Like, that's a fucking great little sound effect you got there.
Oh yeah, it's just an EQ. You put it on and you just sound like you're speaking through a tin can, and you can be like, yeah, you could probably make something funny out of it.
Oh, God forbid we should do something funny. Oh, I can't wait to play this podcast to my fucking robot children.
Gather round, beep boop.
Yeah. And you've already pre-programmed the sentences they're going to say, like,
You are very good at
Wait, sorry, let me
You
let me
were
fix
ahead
this.
of your time, father. You are very good at podcasting.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you, sir.
What time are you going to recharge me? I don't
Alexa,
know.
play Despacito.
Despacito not found. You are gay.
Computer, load up Celery Man.
Celery man not found. Please
fuck.
enter correct.
Alright, just play that porno where the chick's ass falls inside out.
Was that what you were looking for?
Thank you, Alexa. That'll do fine.
Okay.
Activate the masturbation arm on my relaxation chair.
Activate airhorn.wav.
It plays an air horn to cover up the pitiful sounds of me reaching orgasm.
The weeping.
No, I just
Sad air horn, yeah.
I have ejaculated.
no. It's hooked up to your like your blood, your heart rate.
It's hooked up to your blood.
Yes.
I'm sorry,
go
I'm
on.
retarded. It's hooked up to your heart rate, so it knows when you're gonna come, and then as soon as you're gonna come, it just fucking whips out the air horn.
Oh man, I'd love it if my cum had a sound and that sound was an air horn.
But like a wet air horn.
You'd have to like
Kinda.
fucking, alright baby, put the earplugs in, I'm finishing on your face. You can't have it this close to your ears. Cause permanent damage.
No, it comes out like
it
like those
going,
party
science.
poppers. It's like multicolored and shit. That'd
Yeah.
be great. I don't ask for much in
It's
life.
like a Winamp visualizer. Shooting out the end
When
of
does
your
this? When are we starting recording this?
tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow, yeah. Yeah.
We're not
Don't
doing
worry
it.
about it.
You blew it by
We're
fucking invoking the fucking R word about the Brazilians.
The R word.
Racismo.
Oh, racismo.
Racismo, eh? You know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean when I say these things.
Yeah.
Beep, beep.
I don't know when we're
We
gonna
have to
record,
censor
man.
the fuck out of this. Imagine like an over-censored podcast.
Like where it's just beep beep beep, and all you hear
Yeah,
every
just
now and then is
constantly-
like,
nobody gets the context of any of the
There was
jokes.
plenty of
They're
air
all
horns in the
censored.
last one, in fairness.
well, there's
Enough
gonna
to
be
keep-
more in this one in post production.
Enough to keep my pitiful attention span, anyway.
Yeah, imagine a podcast. It's just all beeped out, and then all you hear every
Yeah.
now and then is like a suffix or like a verb or just like the. It's like, beep, beep,
Yeah.
the beep, 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 is beep, beep.
Like half a noun.
It's still an anti-Protestant podcast.
Well, it's called the
Well,
I.R.A.
yeah,
right.
podcast, so
Yeah, I
I
suppose.
don't know how much.
That's the Internet Rant Association.
Yeah, but this is the Internet Rant Association. We're
It
not
can be two
affiliated with any.
things. Are we not affiliated with the
Yeah.
I.R.A.?
Definitely, maybe.
I don't know. I'll have to
Fuck's
ask.
sake, lads. You have to do it
I mean, if any.
again.
Yeah, sorry, man. We didn't tell you.
Sponsored by the Irish Republican
Tricking me
Army.
into not joining the I.R.A.
Sorry, dude. I was meant to tell you this isn't actually like a Republican type of, guerrilla warfare organization. So like
A guerrilla radio, even.
guerrilla radio. Yeah. Well, I don't know.
What the fuck happened to Zach De La Rocha?
He went mad.
Did he? With what?
Yeah, he started hanging out with fucking trees and doing all that mad shit.
Oh, you mean he got poisoned by the liberals?
Shut the fuck up, liberal.
Can we have one of those? Can we get one of those memes for like the cover of one of the podcasts? Like, you know, the skull and it's on fire. And it's
Yeah,
like, shut the fuck up.
Or just like a skeleton with a fucking scythe,
Yeah,
and
a
it's just like
skeleton with a
shadows over his
scythe
face
on a motorbike,
smoking.
a Harley Davidson. It's a boomer skeleton.
Skeleton Warriors.
Skeleton.
Yeah, the boomer skeletons. Basically,
It's the one you
that
buy.
fucking Twitter account. It's fucking amazing, and it constantly has the skull. The share zone, basically the share zone. Just steal that idea.
Yeah.
Except we do it, so it won't be as good.
That's like skeleton with the scythe. It just reminds me of like holidays in Spain, and I'm just like looking at the shit that's on sale at the side of the street, and there's like Bob Marley smoking a joint, and there's like the skull with the scythe, and then some type of like aggressive message like, yeah, if you ask my opinion, I say fuck them all. And there's,
Yeah,
like,
some boomer ass fucking stuff.
yeah, just like oversimplified crap.
Oh yeah, they're great at that. Really oversimplifying things.
What the fuck? Oh god.
What? Oh, did you send a picture again?
Don't describe the pictures.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna describe this picture, but needless to say, it was what your boy Mr. E over there was laughing at, and this is very, 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 very.
It's one of those
very
classic
racist.
political cartoons where everything has a word attached to it, like it's got
Yeah,
a label on it.
At the end of the day, it's just art
Yeah.
appreciation.
Just because you're so stupid, you can't understand metaphor.
What's the name of that alt-right, let's say alt-right artist that keeps on like appearing?
Oh, Garrison.
Garrison, yeah. That shit's fucking insane, man.
His shit is fucking wild.
It's
Like, how
completely
does he-
Like, I don't know how he's not in prison, and I mean
like,
that. with
How
all
have they not
sincerity.
found out where
Exactly,
he
yeah.
lives?
It's probably not his real name or something
No,
like that.
no, he's a real guy. Like, I think he used to have a proper job doing cartoons, and now he's just, fucking Captain Racism.
Yeah,
Now he's
he
just a
definitely
racist.
He really does look like an established cartoonist.
yeah.
like,
He seems to have a.
because it's like that New York Times style.
Garrison.
being
I'm gonna
racist.
Google Garrison racism just because I'm pretty sure.
That ought to do it.
Well, I mean, like, there's like,
Fucking insane. These are exactly like the type of pictures that David Icke used to post on his Facebook. You know, like over Photoshop pictures of Jews and like warning symbols and shit. Fucking
Wasn't
crazy
that the
bullshit.
thing though with David Icke, where it was like the lizard bit was literally just a smokescreen, like it was code talk for Jewish people, like, and that was
Hell
basically
yeah,
Yeah,
it is. He
yeah.
literally fucking says it. He just says, well, the bloodline came from the Ashkenazi Jews. And then that's like, he literally says it in a book. But then if you ask him,
Netflix had his shit up, because I remember me and Dave watched like it was literally 5 fucking hours long or something, and we watched the entire
Yeah.
thing. And the whole premise of it is, it's like when you have someone tied to a chair and you're trying to deprogram them. Like,
Yep.
you sitting there watching it, you're just slowly being broken down and prepped for crazier and crazier things. And then right at the end, it's like fourth dimensional pedophile aliens are like stealing people's
Yep.
souls and shit.
look, when you're 2 hours into any type of gig, you're not paying attention anymore. Like, it doesn't matter what type of act you're watching. At the 45-minute mark, you're kind of not paying attention anymore. So, like, 5 hours of listening to David Icke go on about shit, you're just gonna your brain turns to mush.
Yeah, it becomes this passive membrane that he's just dropping words into. Mm-hmm. Is that what he looks like? Is it?
yeah, he looks like a typical fucking boomer.
He's got a boomer fucking hat on. Every boomer has one of them hats. My dad has one. Does yours?
Yeah, my dad.
It's just
as
like,
well. He
you
has a
get-
few
the
of them.
minute you retire or you fucking have kids, the government issues you one of these fucking hats.
Yeah, it's a fucking, it's an old man fedora.
No,
It
it's
is,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
that's the Australian rancher's hat or some shit like that. He is on a ranch though, Ben Garrison, but you can see cows in the background. But fuck, imagine that video. What is he gonna
I
say?
bet you he calls it a compound, like my compound.
He's saying that he got censored or something
Oh,
like that.
did he? No, not him and his cartoons.
Yeah.
Why would anyone
Well,
want
like
to
the
censor him?
comments are really.
He did nothing.
He's done nothing wrong.
He didn't do nothing.
Didn't do.
Like, of course they're
Your
going
burp
to
just
censor.
reminded me that I'd love a fucking bottle of Coke.
I'm drinking fizzy boy water, which is like grown up Coke.
Nearly Coke. Yeah.
Fizzy boy water.
Drop a little vitamin C tablet in there and you have yourself a near
Ooh,
Fanta
lad,
boy.
yeah, that's a good idea. I'm trying to
your game.
Photoshop more pictures of Thor to be carrying like a claw hammer.
It's a pretty good meme. I like it.
Yeah, it's just like, imagine how much more threatening he looks with just a regular hammer.
I don't know. He loses his potency with just like a normal, everyday household hammer.
I think he's more menacing because, like, you know, it's not.
Well, you
it's
wouldn't see it
less,
coming.
It's more realistic.
Yeah, like
He's attacking with the claw in that picture too.
Hell yeah!
Like-
to crack your head open.
if Thor was a modern day millennial, he wouldn't be able to afford that big fucking jewel encrusted sledgehammer that he normally uses. I
Yeah.
mean, he's going to use a tiny little fucking hammer that he got off his grandma.
Yeah, with like a rubber handle on it. It's not even going to
Fuck
be a
yeah.
proper one.
And it's like the hammer is like 4 pieces as well. It's so poorly made.
Yeah,
It's not just one piece of metal.
You whack it too many times and it just comes apart.
Yeah, you only get a few uses out of it. It's from B&Q.
For IKEA furniture.
20 euro. on it.
B&Q,
forehand.
Thor's hammer, $9.99. Shit, gotta buy this.
What the hammers? That's a weird name. A weird name for a product. Hammer. It's like
Hammer.
a screwdriver drives screws. Hammers don't
A hammer hams things.
Yeah, but it's probably
It's probably a German
yeah,
word.
that's
or
what I was gonna say. It's
You
probably
reckon?
from some fucking
Jamie, Google hammer and find out where it comes from. Bring up hammer.
Jamie, pull up that video of that guy hitting that chimp with a hammer.
MC Hammer.
Oh yeah.
You.
We got him.
You?
That was a yo. That was probably the first yo of the podcast.
Yeah,
Which
we
is the
didn't
very
get
end
the
anyway.
yo's in. Is there
didn't
an
get any
MC Ride
yo?
soundboard? And if not, why not?
There is a Alex Jones soundboard, which is nearly as good.
Is there? Damn. Hold on, wait. There there has to be a Death Grip soundboard. There has to be. Oh,
What the fuck?
Could you hear that? Could you-
wait, do it again.
Yeah.
I heard that.
What the fuck?
I heard that too.
Anyway, so sorry, like Jesus, I haven't got me podcasting lozenges with me.
Yeah, podcasting lunges.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get rich as fuck selling podcasting lozenges to people.
Yeah. And then you just like make products of various
just
shit that you use in your
podcasting
daily
gel that
life.
you can put in your hair that the headsets don't fuck up your hair.
This like type of gel you can put on your lips, so when you eat, you don't hear like.
yeah, there's no
You
smacking.
could like cover your lips in like very viscous gel.
Vaseline.
kind of like a
jelly.
Vaseline. Yeah, jelly.
What other
thick jelly.
podcasting products could we hawk?
The talent generator.
something's-
You just
No. When when your hands get tired from too much tenting.
when you oh yeah, a finger tent. It's like
like
a pyramid. You put your fingers
Finger
over.
tent to help you tent
Yeah, it's
your
like
hand.
a frame, so you don't have it supports your tended fingers, so you don't strain them.
No, it's also to correct the stance of your hand tent, because
Yeah.
sometimes you can
Yeah,
be off
yeah.
kilter. You know what I mean?
I don't know
So
about
this, like-
you, but if some guy's trying to explain something to me and his fingers are tented at the wrong angle, I'm just switching
Oh,
off.
it's
like, this
so
guy's a fucking
infuriating.
Clown. Like, I don't have to listen to this shit.
I actually feel like if it's at the wrong angle or anything like that, I feel like the floor is just gonna move away from me and I'm just gonna lose my balance.
I get fair.
Yeah, you just you lose your whole balance while trying to tent your fingers. You just fall off your computer chair.
Sorry, sir, your hand tent is giving me very
Sir,
good.
sir.
Right, boys. What's a good film to watch?
Well, the last film I watched was that fucking Hacksaw Ridge. It was alright.
Is that about the medic?
Yeah.
No,
It
it's
doesn't have a gun or
or-
Yeah, no, it's about the medic.
It's about Clint Eastwood telling a World War II story.
Isn't it not Mel Gibson?
Oh, Mel Gibson, same person really.
Yeah, they're both old white dudes with the fucking.
Questionable.
Who direct
questionable.
movies.
No, it's an
politics.
alright film. It's like the start of it is like
Yeah.
ridiculously.
Who love the N word
Who? Oh, Mel Gibson.
and Clint Eastwood.
Mel Gibson drops a.
Oh no, he hates the Asians though, doesn't he?
I think he hates everybody
Eastwood.
who isn't him.
If you've never heard
could be-
the Mel Gibson answer machine tape that he left for his fucking ex-wife, like that,
Have I what?
so, the,
Have I
the,
what?
the the density of N bombs in that like 2-minute recording is just absolutely out of this world.
Didn't he mention the Jews at some point as well?
Yeah, how could we?
Yeah, he said that the Jews were the cause of every major world war. or
All
something
right.
like that.
I think he he drank his own Kool-Aid when he was making the fucking Passion of the Christ, and it just turned him into a massive
Yeah,
fucking
probably.
like anti-Jewish guy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was brewing. He just like,
But he's back in Hollywood now, isn't he?
hell yeah, he is. I mean, he's doing fucking podcasts with Joe Rogan. I don't know if that's considered as Hollywood or whatever, but
He just seems like a lunatic. He has mad eyes.
yeah,
He's a crazy
yeah,
person.
like
he's never been
yeah,
not.
he looks like
Also, again, to loop back to what we were talking about earlier, he's Australian. So
oh
you
man,
go.
so true.
That explains a lot, actually.
Australians just like, I think they have like half of a brain, maybe like 60%. The rest is like burnt in the sun or something, or
Yeah,
they just
biggie.
like, yeah,
it's kind of splitting like curdled milk. The brain is.
yeah. So you just end up going, here you go, mate. You fucking read.
How's
mate.
going, mate?
You alright?
I've
Fucking
been,
nearly what, mate?
I've been drinking lead paint all morning, brother.
You got any gasoline, brother? You got $1, mate? You got a fucking dollar?
Give us your fucking lighter.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Give us your fucking lighter.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we can just abuse Australians for the next 10 minutes, and then we'll have ourselves another podcast.
That's cool.
Probably no fans in Australia, but fuck that place anyway.
Who's the worst Australian of all time?
Oh, dude, that's such a fucking
that
hard
fucking
question.
woman who is killing the barrier reefs. What's her name? The fucking
The-
industry.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's an
Bitch.
awful fuck, isn't she? She's like a coal company woman or something. Isn't she? She's
Yeah.
a big coal
Who is
family.
this?
I'll see if I get her name now.
I can hear you typing really clear. That it's lovely.
Yeah, it's a good mechanical keyboard you have there.
Just like
It's one of the gamer ones. So it
so it has light.
lights
Yeah,
all
you
over.
fucking piece of shit.
Because I'm a gamer.
Can you program your own lights to have its own color and its own message?
Nah, it's not that good. It has anti-ghosting though. I got bullied in the shop where I bought it.
Women will never ignore you online.
You got bullied in
again with this
GameStop,
keyboard.
did you?
No one can ghost you.
I got bullied in the shop where I bought it as well by your man. He was laughing. He was like, "What's anti-ghosting? Is that like when a ghost comes at you in
You're
Mario?"
not meant to insult the customers. What the fuck?
Yeah, but gamers,
didn't
man,
give
they
a
can't
fuck.
fucking help themselves.
I had already paid for it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Wait for you to pay it.
Is that for like Mario or something? And I was like,
He just pushed your shit
it
in
is.
right there in front of the shop. That was a real big dick
Yeah.
move.
He did. This is a few years ago as well, so I was
You were different then.
gay.
You were gay,
Down on
but now you're not gay anymore.
I'm trying to find this woman who's the business woman.
Oh, the Australian business bitch?
Australia.
Did you actually try
Yeah.
googling Australian business bitch?
I don't know.
Or,
The worst Australian person I can think of, fucking. I don't know.
Business bitch.
I've met a
Crocodile
lot of-
Dundee seemed like a shithead.
You know what? Like Aussies aren't that like pathologically fucking horrible people. They're just inadvertently dumb, and it's not like they can't help it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I can't. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You know? Am I, am I right?
Gina Reinhardt.
Gina Reinhardt. Yeah, she even sounds like an anime villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, Reinhardt.
Reinhardt.
Yeah. Reinhardt.
Gina Decaying Heart. Because she's fat.
She looks like she's made out of cottage cheese.
Got her. Sorry, I need to send this
Oh,
picture.
fuck. All right, explain the
God.
picture.
Right, I'm going to
Explain,
describe the image to our viewers, our listeners.
please.
Okay, let's break it down. It is a
Let's
close crop
break it down.
picture of a painting of a very fat woman that's been very flattering. Like you can't see any of her thread veins on her cheeks, and there's no jowls or anything. Any of that weird
Very smooth
miscoloring.
looking.
And she's got what looks like chocolate smeared around her mouth.
Chocolate?
Well, it could be shit, but I mean,
Do we know it's chocolate?
we don't know it's chocolate.
It's pretty
I'd like
cold.
to confirm
She eats
again
cold.
that we do not have concrete read on whether or not this is chocolate.
It's
But
a
we'll-
brown substance smeared across her lips. She has this psychotically indulgent look in her eyes. She looks happy in that
It's as
place.
if you are the last cake in the room and she's about to devour you.
Psychotically indulgent.
You're the only one.
Last one left. All for mummy.
Fat people, am I right? Fuck those guys.
You're so
Got
right.
'em.
You're so right.
Get them out of here.
Get
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Oh.
She looks like a fucking monster.
She probably is.
That's that Roald Dahl shit. That was it was in the twits, and it's always been.
Oh,
shown
yeah,
that if you
yeah.
just are a horrible person, like it will come out. It'll just
She looks
written
like
all over you.
Mrs. Trenchbolt from fucking
She
Matilda.
does actually, yeah.
Mrs. Trenchbolt.
Well, anyway,
Mrs.
she's a
Trenchbolt?
cunt. So if you're out there, Gina, just fucking watch yourself.
Yeah, we know where you live.
We're fucking coming for you,
Trunchbull.
Miss Trunchbull
who you're talking about?
Trunchbull.
from Matilda. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Trunchbull.
Yeah, well, that's fascinating.
So, did we have any topics that we wanted to
No,
discuss
this has been
today?
such a meandering thing.
Somebody said they read something.
Well, yeah, I mean, I read.
Tell me about reading. What's
Well,
that like?
reading. Oh, dude, you open a book, you put your eyes on it, and then you wonder how bad your life got this way. And yeah,
The trick,
Now, what's on the book?
the symbols that when you read them, like if you see the symbol for cake, your brain sees a cake. It's like a,
Oh.
it's a.
I'm listening. I'm tenting my fingers
Yeah,
as I'm
everyone
listening
tent their
to you right
fingers
now.
and listen to me here. I'm gonna
everybody tent their
come
fingers.
at you with the real talk, okay? I'm leaning back with my arms crossed, just so you know.
Listen here, baby.
But hey, listen here, kid. But, like, yeah, it's like
All right, you do that. I'm gonna get a cup of tea.
books are basically
fucking-
theater. It's the theater of the mind, Edward.
Right.
Like you just sit down and you read a series of words, and then you don't actually finish the book, but then you tell everyone you did, and then
Yeah,
you constantly
yeah.
post online about having read the book. That's
Yeah,
really
you read it halfway, and then you put it on your Facebook read books section, and you give
and then
it a
you have a
little review.
quick rundown of the Wikipedia and maybe a couple of the quotes on Goodreads, just so
Yeah.
you can fucking shit one of them out so people know that you've read it. And that's it. That's reading a book.
It's like that one guy who's read Ulysses and then just like reads the Wikipedia of Ulysses and then eventually mentions the sentence, stream of consciousness.
It's actually because Joyce is such a shit author that he's great. So yeah,
He's actually just random. You know, he's
people who say a lot enjoy James Joyce. Farts.
People-
He sucked the
Yeah.
farts out of that bitch's ass. Well, I do a dramatic reading of some of those Nora, letters to Nora.
hell yeah, dude. If
Those
you
are
could
good.
read classic literature like Solzhenitsyn or something, but in a modern type of Valley Girl way, like the Gulag.
Archipelago. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, we're gonna have a actual separate episode for that, where yeah, no, it's the least we could do. Where Gucci Manchild just reads out various classic literature as a Valley Girl, or a disenfranchised black dude from Los Angeles who's been living in a trolley for most of his life, but now does audio
Can you be
books.
franchised?
What?
Can you be enfranchised?
Enfranchised?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know. What you mean you become a franchise?
No, enfranchised is in like the opposite of disenfranchised.
I don't know, dude. You lost me.
I mean, of course.
Where's
you
the
can.
book person?
Of course you can. But like, I don't think you call it. You would say franchised.
No, enfranchised.
Yeah, like you mean it as in like as the antonym of fucking disenfranchised. No, you would just say like enamored or something. I don't know. Ask someone else. I told you I just lie about reading books.
I'm gonna Google it.
Google it.
Go on, Google.
Google-
I don't think
Google
it's one of
that.
those words where it's been lost. Because it probably you probably find out it came from French or some bullshit.
Yeah, definitely. It sounds.
Nora, dear, I am dying all day to ask you one or two questions. Let me, dear.
Enfranchised.
I have told you everything.
Give the right to vote to. A proposal that foreigners should be enfranchised to local elections.
Sounds boring and gay.
To free a slave.
Sorry, lads. Breaking news here. James Joyce believed that there was a small Mickey inside a woman's vagina. Quote, when that person whose heart I long to stop with the click of a revolver put his hand or hands under your skirts. This is basically, by the way, the part of the letters to I.R.A. Where he
that was the dirty letters,
he
right?
gleefully asks her questions about when she was molested as a child, which probably made her like so really like sexually promiscuous. But did he put his finger or fingers up into you? If he did they go far enough to touch that little cock at the end of your cunt? So he thinks there's a he thinks the cervix is another dick inside. But that just
Joyce
means
was
James
the
Joyce hit
original
the back
baller.
walls, so he was clearly packing a hog.
Joyce was packing it.
This they do that walk every year. Is this what they read out?
Yeah,
No, I
During
think
that
every
walk,
one of
James
those
Joyce
fucking
walk.
straw hat wearing bleeding dopes just basically ignores this.
Birkenstock
never
wearing, vinyl collecting, fucking mustache having.
Get him. Go
Get
on,
him.
Dave.
Yeah, reading books is gay. Let's just put that out there.
Yeah. Reading Wikipedia, definitely. That's the big dick.
Internet
Big
use
tip
is
of
the
the week.
biggest alarm. If you use the internet, you're fucking gay.
There you go. The minute you log on.
Damn. Got me.
Got you good. Sorry, what? Sorry?
Sounded like a fart coming through on the other end.
Could you send that to me as a WAV file later on? And I'll
I'd
fucking...
love to send I'd love you to see the waveform of that because there's a nice little even up and down as I talk.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
going to
just
be a
like
smooth...
block of fucking
Yeah, like a
blue.
whale's back. Just like...
Oh, you got an image. What the fuck?
I don't know. I'm just browsing now.
Yeah. Well, you know, we got like this is literally the last 5 minutes of the podcast, so we're just going to be like crawling at
Just
snails.
keep going
length.
and then like we can cut it up because
Yeah,
there's an
yeah,
awful
that's
lot of
cool.
meandering going on at the beginning
Hell
of this.
yeah.
We're completely unprepared. I think we're all desperately browsing for stuff to bring up.
No, I'm not. I'm just like I have the notes, but I'm just kind of like trying to like make up shit that happens. Otherwise, like, yeah. Otherwise, you end up just dudes talking like this. And also, like, it's hard. Like, we're not face to face, so it's hard to get like reactions.
Yeah.
There's a bit of delay on the Discord and shit like that, but whatever. It's probably going to sound better than us in a bar shouting at each other. And
I don't know. I quite enjoyed that last episode. That was
yeah,
pretty
no,
good.
it's good.
It's because there was lots
Yeah.
of pints.
I got what would be the word? Like almost a Pavlovian response where I felt like I was drinking because I was just listening to myself drink.
You see that fucking O'Hara's pale ale? Man, fuck that drink.
It's dreadful. Like it tastes so
What?
good, but it will fucking
It's
kill you.
delicious. It's delicious, but I'm fucking
All right,
dying.
you guys tell the wonderful audience about that drink, and I'm going to get a drink. How's about that?
It's golden
Yeah,
and
it's an
refreshing,
amber colour.
and you'll have a hangover within like the first pint.
Yeah,
but it'll be
that's
amazing.
right. And you have to keep drinking it to kind of push the hangover back into. Like you don't want to be having it while you're drinking, but so you have to really suck
it's
them
the-
down.
It's the worst. It's the worst drunk as well because you just forget everything.
Remember that time I just collapsed drinking that? I went to jump. You know how you just like you sort of like hop a little bit to like adjust the straps on a heavy bag.
Fixing
Yeah,
your
yeah.
bag.
It's just
or
like
something.
one of those.
Yeah, yeah.
Not even a jump. It's just kind of like a hoop kind of thing, and my legs just went out from under me and I just collapsed in my own footprint, like 9/11.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Controlled demolition. Where are the documents?
All right. Well, anyway, I have an interesting topic. If you were to start the I.R.A. all over again, what would you do? Where would you have the rising, and for what reasons would you have it?
Did the I.R.A. start with the rising?
Well, no, I mean that was like the pinnacle, like that was the catalyst for the whole thing. But I mean, what would be the modern equivalent? Just go to the GPO again, I guess.
I would.
Gamers, man, gamers rising up.
Irish gamers all collecting in the centre of
The
Dublin.
Irish gamers insurrection. It would have to be a fucking anti-capitalist thing, wouldn't it? That's the regime now.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess like that would be the initial cause, whereas people who are like against greedy rich people, and then you'd have a lot of people just trailing along with that idea, bringing their own stuff in it.
But like, yeah, but then you just sort of round up the rich people, you just line them up and down the streets. Guys in megaphones just scream out their crimes as they're like mercilessly gunned down in front of their families, etc. Like just classic insurrection
Just
stuff.
insult them with a megaphone, screaming in their face.
Just be like
I'd kill Jordan Peterson.
100%.
What?
But you might turn him into a martyr. Then all these fucking dirty room having fucking losers will start coming after you.
You dirty room
Yeah.
heaven, motherfucker.
Fucking dirty room.
Nobody
having
know
ass.
where to look. You take him out and both sides would go mental. Because they'd both be blaming each other.
How about Gorgon Peterson and his hair is snakes and he lives in a cave? And if you look at him,
Is that not Medusa?
Medusa.
Gorgon
Medusa was a
Peterson.
Gorgon, actually. That's something a lot of
nice.
people don't know, Ed, about Greek.
But what if Jordan
mythology.
Peterson was like
mythology.
Gigantor?
How about Jordan Peterson?
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
that is
right.
right.
What about, that?
What about Thor Peterson?
Is that somebody? Why does that sound familiar?
Thor Peterson?
Thor Peterson. I
Hell
think he's
no.
a computer guy, is he?
I heard Ed's clicking, so I think he's going to be Google
Googling
searching.
Did he create Thor?
Computer, bringing me up, Torpedo Peterson. Computer, jack me off at 55 RPMs.
Complying.
Computer, give me a reason to live.
Reason not found.
Oh, shit.
Computer, give you a reason to live.
The Avengers 4 will be released in 2. The Outer Worlds is coming to PC.
Finally, a reason to
Reason
live.
not found.
That Outer Worlds looks pretty badass, though.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking.
I was kind of really critical when I first saw it, because it was like, oh, this is so like typically made for a certain demographic, but then I realized that certain demographic is me.
You, yeah.
So,
It's literally fucking super
Yeah.
Fallout in space, which is like, how can
yeah.
you fail?
No, it looks fucking deadly. It looks seriously good, and it's totally a big dick move from Obsidian. You know what I mean?
Is this a gaming
It is a
podcast
gaming
now?
podcast.
It is
yeah.
now. It is
Oh,
now.
It's a socialist gaming
I'm playing
podcast.
Assassin's Creed, the new one. But I torrented it.
You fucking piece of shit. you despicable.
What's a good game to torrent, actually? I fucking, for offline.
I mean, if
around.
you have the fucking Assassin's Creed is
I hate them games. They're
the-
fucking shit.
It is
now
shit.
they have like
It is
leveling
a
up and shit in
game.
them. It's kind of
Nah, it's just boring, dude. It's just like a quest.
Escort missions.
You just fucking get a quest. You do something arbitrary. Blah blah blah. Yeah, not my thing.
I'm about to
I
assassin's
don't know.
weed, if you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm...
That's it. Yo.
What about No Man's Sky?
Hey. And it's about a man who just won't enter into a relationship.
Where you interstellar travel to meet different dudes. That's right.
Men's
It's just for the fellas.
eye. But it's about a Jap. Also, why
Devil
were the
May Guy.
Japanese singled out when, you know, some Irish guy fucking way back when decided to call it the Jap's eye? Like, there's a lot of Asians out there.
Like,
I don't know why you chose the Japanese, why they were slurred in this way.
I don't know. You can't really say the Laotian eye, can you?
That sounds really fun and, like, you know, it's a bit more eloquent. The Laotian eye.
How's about they call him Jap's eye because that's where the piss comes from?
Japs.
Think about it. I'll give you a moment to think
Thinking
about that.
it, man. I got nothing. Every time,
Alright,
every
well,
time
listen-
Ed starts typing, I think there's like, you know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it's something to work.
No, it's just fucking Ed
Sounds
typing
like
in
something
various like he's not
scurrying.
even typing words. He's just hitting the keyboard,
Yeah,
hoping
make me look
something comes
smart.
up.
SMRT.
Well, fuck. We're technically over our time for the podcast. You know what I mean? We got
Oh,
the
we should do a
fucking
bit
hour
more,
done. We need to feel obliged to do any more. You know
We've
what I mean?
discussed nothing
We've covered nothing.
and got
Yeah.
nowhere.
No. We've discussed nothing while also discussing everything. Giving no giving no like real valuable opinions, but just like talking about it. It's not bad. See you next month.